So dear students, very important and prestigious exam, as it is backed by the Government of India. It is not conducted by any private body or private organization. So it is considered to be the most authentic examination. And the students who are following NCERT curriculum, NCERT system, NCERT syllabus are eligible to write these scholarship exam. So let's discuss in detail about NTSE, what NTSE is all about. So as you can see on the screen that NTSE stands for National Talent Search Examination, and it is a program by the Government of India to identify and recognize students with high intellect and academic talent. One of the most prestigious examination conducted at class 10th level, and its preparation should definitely start at class 9th level itself. Now the pattern of both MVPP, Mukhyamantri Vigyan Pratibha Pariksha, which was earlier known as JSTSE or Junior Science Talent Search Examination. Today, students from Delhi and outside Delhi, in fact, a school from Malaysia has also joined us today in this webinar. So let me tell you, MVPP pattern is exactly the replica of NTSE pattern. MVPP is conducted at state level. However, NTSE is conducted at the national level. So all 28 states and 8 union territory students, they participate in this examination. And the student who qualify it get lot of monetary and non-monetary benefit, which we will discuss in detail. This exam is conducted, dear students, in two levels, level 1 and level 2, and that is why it is also known as mini IAS examination, because its pattern is similar to the pattern of UPSC exam. You get questions from SST, you get questions from science, which is also known as general studies, question from SST, question from science, question from mathematics, and also question based on aptitude. 50% of the paper comprises of the questions which are based on aptitude. So, what are the kind of questions that have been asked in previous year and how you should go about it? What should be your preparation strategy so that you can crack the examination with ease? I'll be telling you in detail. I have a 15 years of teaching experience. I have been training students for these particular scholarship examination for past 15 years, and many of my students have scored 100% marks in these scholarship exams. So I'll be guiding you, I'll be giving you all the minute details. I will be also telling you about the preparation strategy as how you can appear for this examination and what all subjects you should study and how you should study so that you can give a tough competition to your competitors. But first of all, you should have that spirit in you that you can crack this examination. You should have that confidence within you. I have seen in my last 15 years of teaching experience that an average student, when they appear for such scholarship or such national level competitive examination, they have higher chances of qualifying it because of the presence of aptitude paper in it. So as I mentioned, there are two stages. The first stage is conducted at state level and second is conducted at national level. Now let us discuss about the benefits which are associated if you qualify this examination. Dear student, this year the notification is yet not out for the NTSE exam. The government is trying to revamp it. Restructuring of the examination is in process. Till now, there are 2000 seats or 2000 scholarships are awarded every year. That means 2000 students are selected across India, those who qualify this examination. And a scholarship amount of 1250 rupees per month is awarded to the student who qualify it. So 1250 rupees per month a student gets directly into their bank account when they are in class 11th and class 12th. Rupees 2000 when they move to graduation and post graduation, and nearly 28,000 rupees when they do their PhD. That means by qualifying one examination at class 10th level, students are entitled to receive scholarship from the government of India till the time they complete their highest level of education, and that is PhD. But my dear students, I am not asking you or motivating you to write this exam for the sake of 1250, 2000 or 5000 or 50,000 rupees. I know you all belong to a well-to-do family. Your parents are taking good care of you. You all are studying in a very good and reputed schools. Why I am asking you or motivating you to write this exam? For the sake of prestige, for the sake of glory which is associated with this examination. If you qualify this exam, you bring laurels, you bring your teachers, your parents feel proud of you. You will bring laurels to your school. This NTSE tag will remain with you throughout your life, which will add weight to your CV also. An NTSE scholar means a lot because you have competed with the best of best minds in India. So this scholarship exam means a lot. It is much more beyond the monetary benefit that you will get. Obviously, that you have earned that monetary respect. Even a prize money in the form of 1 rupee matters a lot. So here the amount is immaterial. What is material here is the prestige, the glory which is associated with this examination, and that should be the motivating factor for you all to write this examination and to crack it. Apart from the laurels, the prize money that you get recognition not only in your school but also in the society. And the students who want to become a technocrat, then the renowned engineering college for information and technology, you must have heard the name of IIIT Hyderabad. It offers 15 seats directly to the students who have qualified NTSE scholarship examination. NDA, National Defence Academy exam organized by UPSC give preference to the NTSE scholar. In fact, NDA is the only examination in entire India which does not allow any kind of reservations. There is no SC, ST, OBC category in this examination. All the students are considered as a general candidate. So if you want to become an Army, Air Force or Navy officer, NDA is the route, and there also this scholarship examination is recognized. You get a competitive advantage over other students. Now IIIT Delhi, again an engineering college under government of Delhi, give bonus marks to NTSE scholars, and NTSE scholars will have always an upper edge in foreign and Indian university at the time of admission. You get preference while giving interview for the government or the private sector job. So lot of benefits associated with this particular examination. If you qualify it at class 10th level itself, there are loads and loads of benefits associated with it. So my humble request to all the students who are listening to me today to appear for this examination, please do not miss this opportunity to write NTSE exam, dear students. Now, let us talk about the eligibility criteria and the pattern of the exam. As I mentioned, an average student, if you are scoring more than 60% marks in your school examination, you are eligible to write this examination. So, eligibility criteria is 60% marks in your previous exam. All class 10 students are eligible to write this exam, and all class 9 students are eligible to write MVPP or JSTSE exam. But MVPP exam, as I mentioned earlier, it is only for the students of Delhi, while NTSE examination is for the students who are following the NCERT textbook or NCERT syllabus. NCERT is the examining body. So all the students, whether they are from state board or ICSE board or from CBSE board, they can write NTSE examination. Now, as I mentioned, it is conducted in 2 phases, stage 1 and stage 2, and all questions are single answer objective type, and each phase consists of 2 papers. Very important part, paper 1 is known as MAT, which is also known as aptitude test, and paper 2 is known as SAT and also known as scholastic aptitude test. Both the papers, dear students, both the papers, MAT and SAT. SAT, you are already studying in your school curriculum. SAT stands for Scholastic Aptitude Test. Your school teachers are taking care of it. What are the subjects which are asked in SAT? In SAT portion, you get questions from SST, you get questions from science, and you get questions from mathematics. NCERT textbook is the base. From SST you get 40 questions, from science you get 40 questions, and from mathematics you get 20 questions. Total 100 questions are asked in SAT portion, Scholastic Aptitude Test. So to solve these 100 questions, you get 2 hours time or 120 minutes time. All objective nature question with no negative marking in the first stage. All objective or MCQs, multiple choice questions are there. Objective type of questions are there. So your school teachers are taking well care of these subjects. You have been studying SST, science and mathematics since beginning. That means right from class 1 to class 10th, you have been studying these subjects, so you are aware of it. NCERT is the base. In class 10th, if you are appearing for the NTSE exam, you must be thorough with your class 8th and class 9th NCERT textbook. It should not happen that if you are studying in class 10th, you have forgotten your class 8th and class 9th mathematics and forgotten your class 8th and 9th SST. So that is not acceptable. The examiner will for sure give you questions from your class 8th and 9th textbook as well. So you need to be thorough with these subjects, SST, science and mathematics. So this is not a big fight actually, because you are aware of these subjects and you have been studying this since beginning. But the main criteria or the subject which will determine your success in this examination is your mental aptitude, which is also known as logical reasoning subject. It is also known as logical reasoning. And this is the subject which is part of every examination nowadays. Whether you appear for MVPP, NTSE, in near future you will be appearing for a BBA, BCA, CLAT, Common Law Admission Test, or for that matter, even if you appear for CUET or Central University Entrance Test, you will have to go through the questions which are based on logical reasoning. And again, you get 100 questions from logical reasoning, for which time is 2 hours. So 50% of your paper, dear student, comprises of the questions which are based on 50% of your paper is on mental ability. 50% of the paper. So 50% is based on aptitude, your logical reasoning sense, and that is why I said that the student who have got good reasoning skill or even an average student have got potential to qualify this particular examination. If you are scoring 90, 95%, 98% marks in a school examination, excellent. But the students who are not able to qualify it or not able to score 90-95% marks in the school examination, does not matter. Even they have got potential to come out with flying colors in such scholarship examination. Why? Because of the presence of this mental aptitude paper. Mental aptitude paper. So very, very important subject. So let me just give you an idea what type of questions are asked in this particular section. And let me tell you, dear student, this is the subject which is not taught in any of the schools. So your mind needs to be trained, and a student who can think logically or the student who have the ability to learn have got higher chances of qualifying this particular exam. So a question is there for you all on the screen. Let me see how many of you can answer this question. The question says, how many total triangles are there in the given figure? Total number of triangles. Any coordinator, any teacher or any student can write the answer on behalf of the students in the chat box. Please try it out. Please try it out. You can put your answer in chat box, dear students. The chat box is open for you. Even if you think your answer is incorrect, please do not hesitate to attempt. Total number of triangles in this given figure. Let me see who can answer this question. 10. Okay. I could hear some student has said 10. Okay. Any other answer apart from 10? One student said 10. There are 10, 13. Okay. Somebody said 13. One student I can hear 7. Let me tell you, there are total 61 triangles in this given figure. Total 61. And now I am teaching you a trick, a technique by which you will be able to solve question on such type within 5 seconds time. Hardly 5 seconds are required to solve questions on counting of figure. It's a complete topic, counting of figure. I'll be taking a demo class also with you all students. I'll be giving you its detail in the course of this webinar. Let us first understand how we got 61 triangles here. For that, kindly pay attention on board. If I say, dear students, total number of triangles in this figure. How many triangles are there in this given figure? What you will say? Sir, there are 3 triangles. Yes, very good. Small triangle 1, small triangle 2. And if we combine both 1 and 2, we get total 3 triangles. Similarly, if I increase the number of partitions now if I ask you, how many triangles are there in this given figure? What will be your answer? Small triangle 1, smaller triangle 2, smaller triangle 3. Combine 1 and 2, you will get 4th triangle. Combine 2 and 3, you will get 5th triangle. And now combine all 1, 2, 3 together, you will get total 6 triangles. Similarly, now I am making adding one more partition to it. Now total number of triangles in this given figure? 10. Very good. Small triangle 1, small triangle 2, small triangle 3, small triangle 4. Combine 1 and 2, you will get 5th triangle. Combine 2 and 3, you will get 6th triangle. Combine 3 and 4, you will get 7th triangle. Combine 1, 2, 3, 8th, 2, 3, 4, 9th triangle, and all 1, 2, 3, 4 together, total 10 triangles. So the logic is, if you observe it properly, the logic is sum of the smaller number of triangles gives you the total number of triangles here. 1, 2, 3, if you sum them up, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1, 6. You are simply adding them up. So what you will get? 4, 3, 7, 2, 9, 1, 10. There are 10 triangles here. There are 10 triangles. Now, the examiner, what examiner has done? Examiner has given you a question in this format now. Instead of one base, if you have one base, then obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, you have added them up and you will get 10 triangles here. Instead of one base, examiner has put 2 more bases like this. So 10 triangles here and 10 triangles more here. So 10, 3s are 30 triangles will be there in this given figure. There are 30 triangles in this figure. 10 on this base, lower base. इसी तरीके से the triangles which I have shown here, 10 triangles if you have this. Now if I make 2 more bases, so 10, 10, 10, total 30 triangles will be there. Now what was the question given to you all? Before moving to that question, let us understand how many triangles are there in this given figure. So there are 5 partitions. What you will do? Simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add them up, you will get 15 triangles. Just do simple addition. What you will get? 5, 4, 9, 3, 12 to 14, 1, 15. So for sure, you are going to have 15 triangles in this given figure. Now if I make 2 more, if I draw 2 more line like this, how many triangles? 15 here obviously. Similar pattern 15 here, 45 triangles till now. Now the base is restricted. I have not extended it to the end. The base is restricted. So 1, 2, 3, 6 triangles will appear here, and again base is restricted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 7, 2, 9, 1, 10. 10 triangles here. So 15 3s are 45, 15, 15, 15. 15 3s are 45 plus 10, 55 plus 6, 61 triangles are there in this given figure. Total 61 triangles are there. I hope you have understood. If you have understood, just give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up. Very good. I can see your picture. Yes, you all have understood. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I hope you are enjoying this session. Great. So, now a question for you all, just to understand that whether you are understanding the concept or not. A simple question for you all. Let me just check. Now, do it carefully. Don't answer in haste. Total number of triangles here in this given figure. Total number of triangles. Try to calculate on your own. Yes. I could see some students moving their fingers, trying to tell me the answer by their hand gesture. Right. So there are, yes, very good. I have received answer 29. Perfect. 29 is the perfect answer. I hope many of you would have calculated it mentally. And as I had mentioned, dear student, hardly within 5 seconds you will be able to answer the question after understanding the logic. So this is the beauty of mental ability. You do not require any mathematical background or any theoretical background in order to answer question based on aptitude. It just require logical bent of your mind and a trainer who can teach you the concepts. And if you are ready to receive, if you are ready to learn, you can do wonders in these competitive exam. You can do wonders when you appear for national level competitive examination. So do not underestimate yourself that if you are not able to score, or if you are not able to get first, second, third position in your respective classroom, then how can you crack a national level competitive examination? This is a myth. This is a myth. You all have got equal potential. The only requirement is to understand the pattern of the examination and to start its preparation with positive spirit. So dear students, let me just explain. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 triangles will be here. 10 triangles here. 1, 2, 3 triangles on this base and 1, 2, 3, 6 triangles on this base. 10 plus 10, 20. 26 plus 3, 29. 29 triangles are there in this particular figure. Perfect. So most of you had answered it correctly. Now let us move on to the next question. Next question for you all. Now, similarly, if I ask you total number of triangles here in this given figure, can you please try? Total number of triangles. Now, here the logic is different. Here the logic is different. Let me see how many of you can answer this question. Please try it out. 16. Okay. Chalo, yahan pe bhi let me just teach you a concept. Let us understand how we can solve the question. If you have a figure like this, let us say, and you are asked to find out the total number of triangles, then you have a figure like this. Let us try to understand. What I have done, I have divided a bigger problem into smaller one. Here if you are asked, you will say, sir, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 small triangles and one big triangle. So total we have got 5 triangles here. Similarly, here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 small triangles. Then this is the 10th one. This is the 11th one. This is the 12th one and the bigger one. So 9 plus 3 plus 1. There are total 13 triangles in this given figure. Now I am teaching you a concept, dear student, how we can solve such questions with ease. A simple concept for you all. Please pay attention. Please pay attention. So I am making few figures. Please pay attention and be careful and see how I am drawing the figure. I am giving you a shortcut to solve such kind of problems, and you will be able to solve it within 5 seconds again. This is the problem. Now what we have to do, please pay your full attention, full concentration. What I am teaching you, you just mark the corner triangles 1 and 2. Mark the corner triangles 1, 2, 3. Mark the corner triangles 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what you have to do? What you have to do? You have to simply write these corner triangles 1 and 2. Simply write these corner triangles 1, 2, 3. Write these corner triangles 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now what? After writing these corner triangles, you take a cumulative score. Repeat this one and take cumulative score. Add 2 to it. 1 plus 2 will give you 3. Repeat this one. Add 2 to it, you will get 3. Next, add 3 to it, you will get 6. Similarly, repeat this one. Add 2 to it. Add 3 to it, 6. In 6, again add 4 to it, you get 10. This is known as cumulative score. This is known as cumulative score. Cumulative. What we have done? We have done cumulative score. After taking the cumulative score, just forget about the first line. 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 What you have to do? You add the second line. 1 plus 3 will give you 4. So obviously there are 4 triangles in this given figure, but there are more than 4 triangles. So how many triangles more than 4? For that, please pay attention. I need 100% concentration towards board. You just move upwards, rejecting the first one and accepting the second one. So 4 plus 1, there are total 5 triangles in this given figure. Again, please give your full concentration on the second problem. What we did here, 1, 2, 3, we just listed down 1, 2, 3. We have mentioned 1, 2, 3 here. Taken cumulative score, repeat 1, first number, and then take 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. So we are trying to find out total number of triangles in this given figure. So what we are doing? After taking the cumulative score, add them up. 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 10. 10 is here. So there are more than 10 triangles. Now how many triangles more than 10? So moving upwards, reject, accept, reject. 10 plus 3, 13 triangles here. You have to start with rejection. Reject, accept, reject, accept, reject, accept till the time the number ends. Alternately, reject, accept, reject, accept. Now what here? 10 plus 6, 16 plus 3, 19 plus 1, 20. 20 triangles to honge hi. Apart from this, move upwards, rejecting, accepting, rejecting, accepting. So, accept, how many accept? 6 plus 1, 7. So, there are 27 triangles here in this given figure. There are 27 triangles. Kindly take a note of it. Please note it down, or you can also take screenshot. I hope it's clear. You can easily find out the total number of triangles in this given figure. Now, just do one question on your own. Had the question been like this, agar instead of 4, you would, if there were 5 corner triangles, then what would have been the answer? There are 5 corner triangles now. 5 corner triangles. Now, how to solve? Please do it. Work it out on your own. Solve it. Let me see who answers first. Perfect. Very good. एक बच्चे ने बोला 48. बहुत बढ़िया. Too good. See, hardly 5 seconds that boy took to answer it. क्या किया? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to simply list it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take cumulative score. 1, repeat. Add 2 to it, 3. 3 plus 3 will give you 6. 6 plus 4 will give you 10. 10 plus 5 will give you 15. Add them up. 15 plus 10, 25 plus 6, 31 plus 3, 34 plus 1, 35. 35 plus some extra triangles. For extra triangle, just move upwards, rejecting, accepting, rejecting, accepting, rejecting. So 10 plus 3, 13 triangles more you have to add. 35 plus 13 will give you 48. This is how you have to solve. So no need to count it actually. Now if you will try to count it in actual terms, you won't be able to reach up to 48. Some or the other way you will for sure are going to do some mistake. So this is the way through which you can find the total number of triangles, and these type of questions have already been asked in NTSE examination. Now in 2020 a question was asked. In 2020 in NTSE a question was asked from counting of figure. This was the question. Just try it out. Total number of triangles in this given figure. The concept which I taught you earlier, the first concept which I taught you, it is based on that only. Total number of triangles here in this given figure. See, I have already taught you to find out total number of triangles if you have a figure like this. 1, 2, 3. So total 6 triangles are there. So consider this as the base. This as the base, AB. If AB is the base, then 1, 2, 3. 6 triangles will be there on this base. That is towards right hand side. And similarly 1, 2, 3. 6 triangles are on the left hand side. So 6 plus 6 made 12 triangles. 6 plus 6. 6 plus 6 already 12 triangles. Right side 6 triangles. Left side 6 triangles. Now if we combine both of them, if we combine the both, you will get, this is the 13th triangle, this is the 14th triangle, and this is the 15th triangle. So plus 3 more triangles, 12 plus 3, 15 triangles are there. Total, we have got 15 triangles in this particular figure. I hope you have understood. If you have understood, just give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Glad to see that you all are understanding very properly. Fine. So there is limitation of this webinar, dear students. I have hundreds and thousands of concepts which I can teach you. So aptitude itself is a subject, mental aptitude, and obviously your minds need training on it. I'm just trying to activate your brain. I'm just trying to activate you so that your mind doesn't get trapped in the formulae only. You have to start thinking logically. Chalo, let me ask you one more question, and this would be the last question for you all. After that, I'll give a demo class to you all. I'll invite you all for a demo class in which I'll teach you a complete topic on calendars. If somebody asks you what date was 500 years after today, you will be able to calculate that date. If somebody asks you date 400 years back, you will be able to answer it. If somebody asks me what day was on 15th August 1947, after calculation within 10 seconds, I can tell that the day was Friday. If somebody asks what date was on 26th January 1950, after doing some mental calculation, I can say that the day was Thursday. If a student asks me, my birthday is 18th January 2008. So I can say you were born on Tuesday. So this is what I am going to teach you. The entire calendar will come on your fingertips. So if you are ready, I am ready to give you a class on it. It will be a complete 1 hour session. And you all will join me through Zoom and will learn topic based on calendar. And I hope you all are very enthusiastic. You all want to learn aptitude, and this is going to help you out in all your future examinations which will be appear. Even if you become a technocrat, when companies come to hire students, they do not ask only subject question. They test students on logic also. They test student on aptitude also. And a student who has got good logical reasoning are supposed to be good decision maker. So that is why nowadays companies not only look for the student who are simply bookworm, but they look for the student who have got good aptitude or logical reasoning skills. So this is the skill which you need to develop, and for that you need a trainer, and I am a trainer for you all. If you are ready to learn, I am ready to teach you all. So we'll work it out by speaking to the management of the school. If they are interested to for their students, a training program for their student, then definitely we can chalk out some program for the same. Already Mount Carmel, DPS, Bal Bharati, these brands are associated with us for the aptitude training of their students, and I'm personally taking online classes with them, and these classes are one-to-one, and obviously these classes are on live mode. The way you are listening to me today, the way you are learning through this online medium, you will be learning in those classes as well. So last question for you all, dear students. In a clock, a wall clock, I'm talking about a wall clock. I hope you all have seen a wall clock. If time in a wall clock is shown, let's say 7:20, this is the position of the clock 7:20. If time shown in a wall clock is 7:20, so what its mirror image will show? The time shown by its mirror image. If this wall clock is seen in mirror, what time will it show in its mirror image? Please try to find out the answer. Can somebody think of the answer? What will be the... Okay, 5:40. A student said 5:40. He's close to the answer, but the answer is not 5:40. 5:40 is the wrong answer. For 7:20, the time is actually 4:20. 4:40. The time is 4:40. Actually, the logic is the time is 4:40. It's not 5:40, beta, but you are close to the answer. How? See, let me just explain you with the help of an example. If let's say time in clock is 3 o'clock, this is how the clock will look like. 3 o'clock, its needles. So its mirror image will show time as if it is 9 o'clock. So if 3 in clock, then in mirror, time will be 9. The sum of the time is 12 actually. Sum of the time is 12. This is the logic. So if 3, then 12. So if time in mirror is 4, if time in clock is 4, time in mirror will be 8. If it's 3, then 9. If 5, it's 7. So this is how we check for mirror image. 4 plus 8 makes 12. 3 plus 9 makes 12. 5 plus 7 makes 12. Now if the time is, let's say 2:15, time is 3:20, time is 4:40, time is 7:10, what its mirror image will show? Obviously 2:15. So what you have to do? You have simply add 9 and 15, 45. So 9:45 plus 2:15 gives you 11:60. 11:60 means what? 60 minutes. 60 minutes is equivalent to 1 hour. So 1 hour when added to 11 gives you 12. So 12 hours can also be written as 11 hours 60 minutes. 12 hour can be written as 11 hours 60 minutes. 1 hour is borrowed from here and given here. 1 hour, so 11 hours 60 minutes. So what you have to do, you have to simply subtract all this time from 1160. From 1160. If you subtract 320 from 1160, you will get 840. If you will subtract 440, so you will get 720. 710, so you will get 450. I hope you have understood. If understood, just give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up. Great. Perfect. I applaud. Great. So, a question was asked in NTSE exam. Mirror image of time 218 was asked. 131 was asked. 511 was asked. So what you have to do? Simply, you do not have to make now clock. You don't have to make clock now. What you have to do? You have to simply subtract it from 1160. So 942. 10 29 and 649. This is the mirror image. What is the logic of mirror image, beta? Logic क्या होता है mirror image का? The distance of the object from the mirror is same as distance of the image from the mirror. If the object is like this, its image will be like this. This is the logic. If you will write B, its mirror image will be shown, will appear to you like this. So distance, it is based on distance formula. If this line is away from mirror, so the image line will also be away from the mirror. This curve is nearer to the mirror, so this curve will be nearer to the mirror. This is the simple logic of mirror image. In my actual class, I will also teach you how to find out the water image of time. Again, we have shortcuts. So there are hundreds and thousands of shortcuts which you will learn in class itself. In class only you will learn everything. So I hope you have enjoyed today's session. So I am winding up with this session now. And I know you all have understood very properly. I have almost, there are other questions also, but we'll take these questions during the course of our program, online demo program. So a question is there, how many total squares are there on a chessboard? Now in a chessboard there are total, student will think there are 64 or 65 squares, but let me tell you, this is homework for you all. There are 204 squares in a chessboard. You need to find out how we got this 604. There are total 204 squares on a chessboard. I'll teach you this. Now, these are the topics, dear student, which I will teach you in the actual course of class. These are the topic calendar. So first topic which I will take is your calendars. And I will teach you calendar topic in 1 hour demo lecture. I hope you all will join and will understand, will learn this calendar topic. Then today I also asked you a question on clock, but that was simply just the tip of the iceberg. There are other kind of questions also which I will teach you during the course of the class. Then dice, cubes, direction senses, lot of topics are there. And after attending my lectures, all my classes, there will be no competitive exam which you won't be able to crack. And every competitive exams ask question based on mental aptitude or logical reasoning. So dear students, hope to see you soon in my demo lectures. And as you can see on your screen, I have conducted several workshops. This is my personal number that is given on the screen, but do not call me up because I generally remain in class. I take a lot of classes. So if you have any queries related to anything, you can ask me on WhatsApp. 9891-891-357 is my personal WhatsApp number. If you have any query, even school management or school teachers, if they would like to conduct training program for their school students, I'm available on this number. You can ping me up on this number. This is our coordinator's number, Miss Purnima. She is the NTSE coordinator. She will give you all the necessary details related to the exam, related to the online demo lectures, online program that we conduct for the schools. You can contact Miss Purnima for all the queries related to NTSE. This is our email address. If you have any query, you can also mail us. And this is our website, www.gofacademy.in. So dear students, hope to see you soon in my demo class, and I enjoyed thoroughly teaching you all, explaining you about the NTSE exam, and also I have given you few tricks and techniques. If you have learned these tricks, for sure you are going to okay, there was a video loss for a second, sorry for that. So you are for sure going to get 4 to 5 questions in your actual NTSE paper from today's class itself. So thank you so much, dear student, for joining me for this webinar. And if any teacher, any coordinator, any student would like to say something, the chat box is open for you. You can put your comments there, or also you can unmute yourself and can say few words. How did you like this webinar? Was it beneficial, fruitful? It was good, very good, excellent, awesome. Just put some words in the chat box, or you can also great. So thank you so much. I'm really thankful to the principal of all the schools and the coordinators, and I'm really thankful to the students also for their time, for their patience, and I hope today's webinar was useful for you all, and hope to see you soon in my demo class. Thank you so much, dear students. Bye-bye and take care. Just wave hand to me. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.